Joystick grip, cockpit vibe heavy with the tension. Missions mapped out, flight path to ascension. Turbulence of life, but the skies hold my redemption. Clouds in my sight, sharp focus my invention. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Targets locked in, radar got the ping ping. Cruising altitude, let the missile do the zing zing. Air traffic chatter, but my mind in a sling ring. Silent assassin, let the payload sing sing. Sky's my domain, no terrain for distraction. Simulations art, every move a transaction. Aces in my blood, no mistakes in the action. Cockpit confessions, my grind pure status. Flaps down, landing gear out for the smooth drop. Enemies below, but I'm chilling at the rooftop. Simulating chaos, my role is the top op. Eject if I must, but my missions never stop. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Targets locked in, radar got the ping ping. Yeah, cruising altitude, let the missile do the zing zing. Yeah, air traffic chatter, but my mind in a sling ring. Silent assassin, let the payload sing. Sky's my domain, no terrain for distraction. Simulations art, every move a transaction. Aces in my blood, no mistakes in the action. Cockpit confessions, my grind, pure satisfaction. Flaps down, landing gear out for the smooth drop. Enemies below, but I'm chilling at the rooftop. Simulating chaos, my role is the top op. Eject if I must, but my missions never stop. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Brutal to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Joystick grip, cockpit vibe heavy with the tension. Missions mapped out, flight path to ascension. Turbulence of life, but the skies hold my redemption. Clouds in my sight, sharp focus my invention. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Targets locked in, radar got the ping ping. Cruising altitude, let the missile do the zing zing. Air traffic chatter, but my mind in a sling ring. Silent assassin, let the payload sing sing. Sky's my domain, no terrain for distraction.
What up, everybody? Sorry about the long intro there. Just trying to get stuff set up here. See how this all works out. Alright, so we're gonna fly to Chicago O'Hare from Minneapolis. I got a few things set up already. I think I am ready. Gonna put the route in. KORD. Oh, guess I didn't put it in here yet. Do that, get that loaded in. There we go. Now we can load it. Set, select route, request. Alright, well that's working. Let's go over here to
30
ATC.
left. Wind 330 at 1.
Minneapolis Airport information, Oscar 2100 Zulu. Wind 330 at 17. Visibility 10. Sky conditions
Minneapolis clearance, Delta 1533 looking for IFR clearance to O'Hare.
Landing and departing runway 35.
Err.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Oscar.
Alright, is he gonna get back to me on that? Let's load that in. Guess while we're waiting, get some snacks on board. I feel like something messed up with that. Let's restart it. Uh-oh. Something's not working right. Come on, really? We're gonna do all this now? Alright, well, I found a problem. I am actually flying the wrong plane. Good job! That's awesome. Guess we're gonna end this flight. Picked the wrong plane. This is the plane I wanted. Let's try this again. Alright, well, welcome back. We're going to start this all over again. Because I'm a rookie and don't know what I'm doing.
Runway, awareness, okay. Feet.
Alright, welcome back. Let's get this going here. Ground services, we'll call that. Get that all requested here. That over. I can't believe I loaded the wrong aircraft. Good job. Turn on the flight directors there. Let's go get the power on. Get the IRS is started. Window heat. Arm the emergency lights. Seatbelt signs coming on. Engine start to right. Turn the packs on. Put the guard down on the battery. And go back to the menu here. Put in our position. Minneapolis. Alright, now go to route. I'll have to load this in again because we started over. Going to O'Hare. Check the crossfeed, light out, and light out. So we're good there. Let's do light test. Looks like all the lights are on. That route loaded in. Test the oxygen. Oxygen's good. Fire test. Cargo test.
Anchor 3817, contact Minneapolis Center on 121.05.
Glide slope.
121.05 for Encore 3817.
Pull
Good day.
up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Can't do a flight without. What?
Catering vehicles are on their way.
There's a jetway. Well, I said there was no jetway, but okay. Let's try ATC this time. Let's see what happens. Minneapolis clearance Delta 1533 looking for I-5 clearance to O'Hare.
Clearance on request, you're number one.
Give it to me this time.
Delta 1533, Minneapolis clearance clear to O'Hare via the RASP departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7, squawk 3264. Expect runway 30 left.
Boeing November 536 Alpha Sierra. Taxi 2 and hold. Boeing November 5. Boeing November 536 Alpha Sierra. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 35.
What's going on my radio there? Let's try this again. Alright, clear to O'Hare via the RC1. Departure then is filed. Climb 4000. Expect 31010 minutes after departure. Departure 124.7, squawk 3264. And we'll expect runway 30 left. Delta 1533.
Delta 1533, read back correct.
So the departure, which is
Ladies and gentlemen, buongiorno. This is Mario Valentini, your purser for Delta Airlines flight 1533, heading to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We are delighted to have you on board today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, just give a shout to any of our wonderful crew members. We're here to help. And remember, enjoy our complimentary snacks and don't forget to check out those Sky Miles perks. Thank you for flying with us today.
We'll give way to the Sun Country 737, Queen Air Niner Uniform Whiskey.
Stay up. Oh my gosh, what is going on? 30 left.
Sun Country 1805, give way to the company.
Do you want to go with crew?
We'll give way to the company 737, Sun Country 1805.
Ready to taxi.
Sun Country 3041, runway 30 right taxi via Delta Whiskey Charlie Papa Papa 2 Papa Papa 1.
Runway 30 right taxi via Delta Whiskey Charlie Papa Papa 2 Papa Papa 1, Sun Country 3041.
Sun Country 1805, give way to the company head. We'll give way to the company 737, Sun Country 1805. Queen Air Niner Uniform Whiskey, give way to the Sun Country 737. Giving way to the Sun Country 737, Queen Air Niner Uniform Whiskey.
Sun
Country 599, ready for push.
Sun Country 599, push and start approved.
Sun Country 599.
156 on.
757 Delta 1476.
Passengers boarding starting.
Sun Country 599er, runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1.
Runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1 Sun Country 599er.
We'll give way to the company 737 Sun Country 1805.
Southwest 2832, clear for push and start.
Push and start approved. Southwest 2832.
Watch passengers board. Next few minutes here until we're ready to go. Welcome on board. Looks like everyone's getting pretty well situated there. Set that down here for a minute. Let's get the APU going.
Southwest 2832 ready to taxi.
Southwest 2832, runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1.
For the APU to start.
Runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1 Southwest 2832.
Fired up. Should be a quick flight over to O'Hare. PMDG 739 ER. Taking it on a short flight. Fuel pumps. Let's go here. So transponder's on, speed set, heading set, initial altitude set, yaw dampers on, window heat's on, flight altitude is set, landing altitude is set, flight directors are on, LNAV, VNAV as required, minimum VREFs borrow is not set. Let's get that set. That should be 823. Borrow set, minimum set, altimeter is set to 3005. Auto brake is RTO. Comms and radios are set, just waiting for passengers now, and then we'll be set to go. Looks like they're done loading baggage. At 133 of 153 passengers, gonna have a pretty good flight here. Get back up here and stand in the doorway and welcome some passengers on board. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty full flight. Some paperwork here from PMDG, some memorandums, flight ops. And it looks like we are done. Return to my seat, shut the door, and let's get this show on the road. Frequency. Minneapolis ground, Delta 1533 requesting push and start.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright, push and start approved, tail north, Delta 1533. Sure the trucks get removed. They're hooking up the tug now. Oh, I thought I had a
locking gear.
Thought I had an external view of the front tire. I guess not. I guess not. Go ahead and turn those on, turn the packs off.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes
Commencing
released.
push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
All right.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Delta Airlines Flight 1533, heading to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Our estimated flight time is approximately 1 hour. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for our frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. To release, lift the buckle. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops must be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull it out, place it over your head, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft.
Start engine 1, turn on the
nearest
anti-collision
exit
light.
may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind.
Oh,
and
what
follow
happened?
the cruise instructions
Alright,
immediately.
what are we doing?
If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew
See what
member
happened
right
there.
away. The safety information card in your seat
N224,
pocket
introduce
contains
fuel.
all details.
That was weird.
Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
Fuel coming on. Good engine start. Let's let them know we got a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good
Start
engine start.
number 1.
You can disconnect.
N2 is rising. We got oil pressure. Oil pressure. Fuel coming in.
Skymaster 0 X-ray Golf, ready to taxi.
Skymaster 0 X-ray Unlocking gear.
0 right taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey Charlie, Papa, Papa 2, Papa, Papa 1. Runway 30 right taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey Charlie, Papa, Papa 2, Papa, Papa 1, Skymaster 0 X-ray Golf.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, just waiting for the pin wave. Go ahead, put those in. Nope. Turn on generators.
073 taxi to parking via Papa 8 Delta, hold short of runway.
Pilot heat's on. Hydraulics on. Turn the packs back on. Turn the APU bleed off. APU's coming off. Taxi lights coming on. Got the wave for the pin coming out of the gear. That's good. Flaps 5. Flaps are coming down. Alright, let's go back to the cockpit. traffic. Gonna turn on the radar. Generators 1 and 2 are on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice as required. Engine ice is required. Packs to auto. Isolation valve to auto. Actually, did not turn that to auto. Engine start switches are continuous. Flaps are as required. Elevation trim is set for takeoff. Flight control is free and checked. Taxi lights are on. We're ready to taxi.
Skymaster 0 X-ray Golf.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 1533 ready to taxi.
Delta 1533, runway 30 left taxi via Bravo Delta Alpha Alpha 1.
Alright, going to taxi runway 30 left via Bravo Delta Alpha Alpha 1 Delta 1533, thanks. Alright. Parking brake off, throttles forward. We are on our way. I guess this guy wants to go in front of us here. And then he's going to stop. Alright, well, we'll just go around him. Continue our taxi down Bravo. Head this on down.
Approaching 30 left.
607 ready to taxi. Sun Country 607, runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1. Runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey Whiskey 1, Sun Country 607. Air Canada 728 ready to push. Air Canada 728 clear to push and start. Pushback approved, Air Canada 7028.
Left turn on Delta.
Approaching runways.
Oh, why did it have us? Well, that was dumb. I could have just went over to Alpha from the beginning. I wasn't even looking at the chart. That's what I get. That's my fault. What a dumb taxi instruction. What is going on with my plane?
Delta 1028.
Not sure what that was all about, but whatever. That was some ridiculous taxi instructions there. I could have just went right on Alpha. Next time, look at the chart.
Air Canada 7028, runway 30 right taxi via 25, Charlie Papa Papa 2 Papa Papa 1. Runway 30 right taxi via Charlie 5, Charlie Papa Papa 2 Papa Papa 1, Air Canada 7028.
Gonna get ready to switch over to tower here for departure clearance. Behind this Airbus. To 6.7. Hello. Minneapolis Tower, Delta 1533, holding short, runway 30 left, ready for departure.
Approaching 30 left.
Delta 1533, Minneapolis Tower, runway 30 left, hold short, you're number 1 behind the 737. Contact departure, good day.
Alright, we're going to be holding short.
Contact departure.
Let's go before taxi checklist. Reset the fuel flow. Fuel flow checks. Center fuel pumps are off. De-ice is as required. Cabin lights as required. Flight instruments are checked. Engine instruments are checked and good. Takeoff data is set. Nav equipment is checked. We're waiting for landing. Wish I was landing. Ready for takeoff clearance. How's it going? Welcome in. Gonna make a quick little hop from Minneapolis over to O'Hare. Looks like there's gonna be some snow in O'Hare. Looks like they're getting off the end of the runway.
0 left, wind 340 at 16, gusting 28, RNAV FGT, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, let's go. Alright, RNAV FGT cleared for takeoff, Delta 1533. Nice sun country there, the other side. Nice looking livery.
On runway 30 left.
30 left checks out. Alright, spring throttle's up 40%. Takeoff thrust set.
knots.
Checked.
V1.
Rotate. Whoa, wasn't ready for that rotation.
Positive brake.
Gear coming up. That was weird. That was very weird. Flaps coming up.
Front country 607, short of 30 left, ready for departure. Front country 607, wind 340 at 16, gusting 28.
Alright, we're gonna RNAV to FGT. Forgot to put that in, so we'll execute that. Start, make that turn. Actually, we'll just throw the autopilot on for now. Let it catch back up here. I kind of messed that all up. Go ahead and set the altitude 10,000. Get ready for that call. Going over to departure Delta 1533. Wow, that was an ugly takeoff. Switch over to departure. Departure Delta 1533 with you 4,000. Why? Oh, we didn't change that. That's why, idiot.
Delta 1533, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn left heading 150, vectors to FGT, then on course.
All right, up to 10,000. Going to be direct FGT and on course Delta 1533. That, folks, is what you call an ugly takeoff. We were all Minneapolis back there, very snowy. Yeah. Well, couple things. I forgot to set direct FGT like they said to RNAV to that direct. I should have already had 10,000 set in because that's what's on the departure. Yep. We're direct FGT Delta 1533. I don't know why they do that every time. And then I don't know why it lifted off the runway so weird, but it was like disregard 1533. AI, you gotta love it. Yeah, the liftoff was a little weird. Never mind. Anyways, let's get that turned off. Turn off the runway lights.
121.05 E, Skymaster 0 X-ray Golf.
Gonna be coming up on 10,000. Is he gonna give us higher?
Departure Delta 1028, 2,000 for 4,000.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and the use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us, Delta Airlines. Thank you for flying with us today.
12-1-2000 Air Canada 7028.
I'm gonna have to ask for higher, I can tell already. Technically on the chart I was supposed to stay at 4,000, but they gave me 10, so I may not get higher until after full bug.
Contact Minneapolis Center on 121.05.
Dear guests, we are now cruising at a comfortable altitude. The cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly, featuring some of our popular items, like the delicious Italian biscotti and refreshing beverages. After our service, we will also
I had never had those on a Delta flight.
Delta Airlines shop available for you to browse. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've come close to some of those on some landings before where it got a little wonky, but knock on wood, I don't think I've ever really had one. I that was probably as close as I've come to a tail strike right there. I will say I have not flown this since they just updated this aircraft on PMDG, so I haven't flown it since then. So I don't know if I almost felt like when I pulled on the yoke, it was like super light and there was no resistance whatsoever, and I about did an F-35 takeoff there, going straight up. Alright, I think I'm just going to request higher. Minneapolis departure, Delta 1533. And right as I start to say it, it gives me higher. Climbing 260, Delta 1533.
Delta 1533, Minneapolis departure, continue present heading, climb and maintain 26,000.
Present heading 26,000, Delta 1533. Alright. Are we gonna climb? There we go. Go ahead and turn off the landing lights. Put the start switches to off. Alright, after takeoff, checklist, gear up, auto brake is off, start switches are off, runway lights are off, cabin lights are as required. And we'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt light, passing 10,000. Don't think there'll be any turbulence here.
Traffic.
I got some traffic in front of me. Oh, there they are. Got a plane overflying us up there. We're flying underneath them. We were climbing underneath them. That was weird. So, enjoy this from the cabin as we climb out. Going over to Rochester approach, 19.8, Delta 1533. See ya. Over Rochester approach, Delta 1533 with you passing through 14,4260.
Delta 1533, Rochester approach, good evening.
Alright, going over to Minneapolis Center, 32.35, Delta 1533. See ya. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1533, with you passenger 18,000 for 260. Guess he said good evening. I didn't even hear him. Switch that over to standard transition level. Coming up on 19,000. Check both sides. All right, this is the exciting part of the flight. Time in the flight where it's just a man in his thoughts. Not a lot going on. Digital clouds. Get a different altitude here. I feel like I'm getting screwed on the flight. We're almost to our cruise altitude given. Minneapolis Center, Delta 1533, looking for higher. At 26,000. All right, climbing 26,000, Delta 1533. I guess we're going to be at 26,000 for a minute. My planned flight or cruise altitude is 310. Other thing, I'm not going to make it to 3-1 because I'm just going to go to 3-1 on my own. I don't think the AI controllers will mind. Most of the time, they don't even notice if you use something off. So, our top of climb is supposed to be 26 miles. And I'll be going right back down because it is a short flight. Like 11,000 at Fayette, 9,000 at Nichols, 4,000 at Jumbo, Arkansas. The weather in O'Hare. Winds are 001 at 19, gust 31, 9-mile visibility, light snow, few clouds at 28, broken at 3,700, broken at 4,500. Temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 297, so it's going to be a front approach into O'Hare. A little bit of snow. Top of climb. We are 70 miles from top of descent. So, quick little flight. I really wanted to do this just to test out my streaming. See how it was going. So here in a little bit, we'll start setting up for our descent into Chicago. See if we can't get a decent landing out of this. I flew to Cancun yesterday and was having a good approach, and then somehow flight sim physics kicked in and I floated down the runway. Alright, we're going over to Chicago Center, 133.95, Delta 1533, see ya. Chicago Center, Delta 1533 with you, flight level 310. Why am I not hearing their responses? Alright, let's break out some charts here and let's look at set up for 27 center. Look at the chart here real quick. So decision height would be 853. Course is 273. The ILS frequency is 111.9. We're gonna have a slow descent down into runway 27. Missed approach. We climbed to 11,000 or 1100. Right turn to 4,000 on a 290 heading. We'll go to the hold after that to get resequenced. Let's hope we don't have to do any of that. So let's go ahead and get the course in at 273. And the frequency is 111.9. That in there. Come over here and check out our performance. Landing en route. Doing 27 center as of right now. Landing weight's 150,000. We're going to do flap config of 30, auto brakes 3. Everything else looks good. 30 at 19, -3 outside air temperature, 2977, let's calculate that. VREF of 150, put that in, 30 at 150. Alright, set up for landing. Winds are 300 at 19. I think I said something different earlier. 30019, gusting 31. That'll be fun. Gusting 31. That'll be a fun time. Miles from top of the descent. Just down to our 11,000 here.
Copy, Captain. Checking on the cabin now.
for descent into Chicago in 18 miles. Put the auto brake on 3. Alright, before top of descent, airport information is in, altimeter is checked. The radios are set. Altitude has been set for descent. FMC speeds are set. Localizer frequency is set. ILS loc course is set. We are ready for descent.
Captain, the cabin is calm, and everyone seems to be enjoying the flight.
Well,
I
that's
will begin
good.
the snack and beverage service shortly. Just
Well,
a little note.
we're
I
about to
noticed a
descend.
few passengers eyeing the Italian biscotti, so I think they will be a hit.
It might be a hit, but we're going to be descending soon, so we got to be sorting it out. And we are going to be descending now. Should hear the engine spool back and we'll start our descent. hit Fayette at 11,000 and 250 knots is what we gotta cross that at. So looks like we're gonna be on course, on pace for that.
Center, Southwest 1052, 17,000.
Starting to pick up a little bit of precip on the radar.
Delta 1533, contact Chicago approach on 133.625.
Alright, going over to Chicago approach on 133.625, Delta 1533. Chicago approach, Delta 1533 with you passing through 18,000 for 11,000. Standard Delta 2.
Chicago approach, good evening. Expect the ILS runway 27 center approach into O'Hare.
Alright, we're going to expect the ILS 27 center into O'Hare, Delta 1533. Good, because that's what I had set up. I was hoping they weren't going to change that. Approach checklist, altimeter is set, localizer frequency is set, course is set, at is not armed yet. We'll wait for below the line here. Heading into the clouds. This is where it's going to start getting fun. This is where all pilots earn their money on landing in a snowstorm with 30-mile-an-hour gusts.
contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
120.35 for Envoy 4046.
Go down to 9,000 now. Some speed there. Would expect to get some radar vectors here soon. Definitely is a stormy one. So another weather check. Winds are 30019, gusting 31 at 9 mile visibility, light snow, few clouds at 2800, broken at 3700 and 4500, temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter is 2977 at O'Hare. Those gusts are going to be fun.
Delta 2054, contact Chicago Center on 126.425.
126.425 for Delta 2054. Good day.
Southwest 1052, contact Chicago Center on 135.15.
Definitely in it now.
135.15 for Southwest 1052.
Some weird looking clouds. Do have some ground contact, we'll see. Co-pilot can see some ground. Doesn't look too bad down there. Landing lights. Put the start switches on left continuous. Definitely going to hit some precip over the airport. Put the speed down. Hopefully we'll be breaking out of some clouds here soon. Definitely a lot of different layers to the clouds. I hope the gusts aren't as bad when I get down, but they probably will be. Alright, should be making a turn here soon to go downwind the airport, or the airport.
November 9 or 3 Victor, Victor, contact Chicago Center on 133.35. Over to Chicago Center on 133.35, E November 9 or 3 Victor, Victor.
Go right between that precip cell there.
Citation 125, contact Chicago Center on 126.425.
425 for citation 125.
X-ray Delta Victor, Victor, contact Chicago Center on 133.35.
133.35, E4 X-ray Delta Victor, Victor.
Chicago Center on 120.35. 120.35 for Spirit Wing 1607. Good day. Speedbird 20, contact Chicago Center on 120.35. 20.34, Speedbird 20. Grumman 265, contact Chicago Center on 133.35. 133.35 for Grumman 265. Departure Envoy 4313, 2000 for 4000. Envoy 4313, radar contact, climb and maintain 6000.
Alright. Cleared the Fayette 7 into O'Hare, Delta 19, or 1533, thanks. We're already doing that, so thank you.
November 90085, Romeo, contact Chicago Center on 126.275. Over to Chicago Center on 126.275, E November 90085, Romeo.
Alright, should be getting a vector after this, but we'll see what happens. If not, we'll make it happen.
Delta 1533, turn right heading 155
There
vector
it is.
for the ILS runway 27 center approach.
Alright, right turn 155, Delta 1533, vectors for the ILS approach. Alright. Get a right turn away from the runway.
Delta 1533, descend and maintain 5,000 feet, turn right heading 300.
Well, I'm doing a circle, but okay. Down 3,000, right turn 300. Delta 1533.
13 miles from Jumbo. Turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 27 center approach.
Where are you? Some messed up. Sun
Country 8230, contact Chicago Center on 126.425.
126.425 for Sun Country 8230.
Departure, Envoy 3680, 2000 for 4000.
Envoy 3680, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, Envoy 3680.
We're going to make a right turn, 310, descend to 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS approach, 27 center approach, Delta 1533. So where are we going? To
4,000. Contact Chicago Center on 130.350, descend and maintain 4,000 until established. Expect the ILS 27 center.
Go direct Jumbo.
We have started our approach to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Please return to your seats.
Chicago approach, FedEx 026, requesting direct to Jumbo.
The use of lavatories is no longer allowed this time.
Runway 27 Charlie.
That guy's coming in on the same runway or same approach we are.
Envoy 3780, contact Chicago Center on 1 0.35 center approach.
784,000, expect ILS 27 center approach, FedEx 026.
The approach I've been waiting for. It's snowing much anymore, so that's good. Hopefully that means the winds died down as well. It'd be nice if the winds died down. There's the city of Chicago.
Volunteer 3096, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Volunteer 3096.
Alright, let's go ahead and arm the speed brake.
Skywest 5210, contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
Switching to Chicago Center on 120.35, Skywest 5210. Departure, American 2066, 2000 for 4,000.
American 2066, radar contact.
Shot of Chicago down there.
6,000.
Climb 16, 16,000, American 2066.
American 2066, contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
Over to Chicago Center on 120.35, American 2066.
Definitely looks like there's some precip over the airport. Yeah, right over the airport. So we'll be landing in a little bit of precip here.
33, contact O'Hare Tower on 128.15 at Jumbo.
Alright, we'll contact tower at Jumbo Delta 1533. tower frequency in. Slow down here.
Skywest 5210 holding short of 28 right, ready to go.
Skywest 5210 with 300 at 19er, gusting 31, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff 28 right, Skywest 5210.
Alright, we are on the approach. Bring the speed down. Get some flaps out. Landing gear coming down. We're going to contact tower. O'Hare Tower, Delta 1533 with you, ILS 27 center.
Delta 1533, O'Hare Tower, roger. Delta 1533, winds 300 at 19er, gusting 31. Runway 27 center, cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
2500.
Clear to land, runway 27 center, Delta 1533, thanks. Alright, we got birds to watch out for. Don't hear that very often in flight sim. Runway lights are in
Delta
sight.
2377, hold short of runway 28 right.
Speed set. See a little bit of snow flying now. By the windows. Definitely got a nice little wind out here. Let's turn off the autopilot and see how this is going to be.
1000.
Delta 2377, hold short of runway 28 right.
1000, we are cleared to land. Runway's in sight.
Glide slow.
Landing gear down, 3 green, flaps down.
Glide slow.
Green light.
Approaching 27 center.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Speed brake is armed. Now the wind is
Glide
starting
slow.
to blow us off course here. We'll be alright though.
Glide slow.
Get it turned back
Glide
here a little
slow.
bit. Yeah,
Glide
no,
slow.
ignore. We're below the glide slope.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
It's a little bit windy.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Got somebody coming in
Glide
behind
slow.
me.
27 center.
27 center checked.
Next 2026, O'Hare Tower, winds 300 at 19er, gusting 31. Runway 27 center, cleared to land.
Approaching minimums.
Continue. Oh geez.
200.
There's the wind gust.
Delta 2377, hold short of
gosh.
runway 28 right.
That got me all messed up
Holding
right
short
there.
of runway 28 right, Delta 2377.
Oh boy.
900.
Oh boy. We'll be alright.
50. 30. 20. 10.
We're fine. No problemo. Oh, except for that. What the heck? No Nobody saw that, right?
Delta 2377, cross runway 28 right.
Approaching 04 left.
Oh, hush. Perfect landing. Nothing wrong with that landing.
Delta 1533,
a little more
exit
snow.
at Echo 2 if able. Contact ground on 124.125.
Everybody got on the ground okay. Alright, exiting at Echo 2 and we'll contact ground Delta 1533. Thanks. Perfect landing. Alright, let's get the plane cleared up here. Cleaned up, I should say. Going over the ground, 124.21. Ground, Delta 1533 with you, ready to taxi to the gate. Alright, let's turn the taxi light on. Turn all these lights off.
Delta 1533, O'Hare ground, taxi to Terminal 5, gate M4 via Echo 2, Echo Tango Tango, Alpha Alpha 20, Bravo. Good day.
That's a short taxi. Alright, we're going to taxi to Terminal 5, gate M4 via Echo 2, Echo Tango Tango, Alpha Alpha 20, Bravo. Delta 1533. Alright, go ahead and turn off. What's wrong one?
Delta 1533, negative, taxi to Terminal 5, gate M4 via Echo 2, Echo Tango Tango, Alpha Alpha 20, Bravo. Good day.
Thought that's what I said, but okay. Copy that. We're going to taxi to Terminal 5, gate Mike 4 via Echo 2, Echo Tango Tango, Alpha Alpha 2, Bravo. Delta 1533. Echo to Tango Tango. Where's Tango Tango? Tango Tango. Where's Tango Tango? I don't see a Tango Tango.
Skywest
Echo.
5396, runway 27 left, taxi
There's
via
Mike.
taxi land of
There's
Charlie
Foxtrot,
Sierra,
Foxtrot,
Uniform,
Sierra,
Uniform 5,
Sierra,
Quebec
so it
Golf,
must be this
Tango
one.
Tango.
Runway 27 left, taxi via taxi lane F, Charlie Sierra, Uniform,
Oh,
5,
there's Tango
Quebec
Tango.
Golf,
Got it.
Tango Tango, Skywest 5396.
I thought it was this way, I just couldn't find it.
3566, ready to taxi.
Brickyard 3566,
All
runway
right.
28 right, taxi via Alpha Alpha 12,
Let's see what that
Bravo,
landing
Alpha
actually
15,
was.
November Yankee.
Even though I got a little squirrely.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 12, Bravo Alpha 15, November Yankee, Brickyard 3566. Skywest 5555, ready to taxi.
Skywest 5555, runway
200,
28 right,
that was
taxi
pretty
via
good
Uniform,
landing.
Alpha Alpha
That's what I
5,
thought.
November Yankee.
It's gonna be a long taxi here.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Uniform, Alpha 5, November Yankee, Skywest 5555. Brickyard 35908, ready to taxi.
Brickyard 35908, runway 28 right, taxi via taxi Lanac, Charlie Sierra, Uniform 7, Quebec, Bravo, Alpha 15, November Yankee.
Runway 28 right, taxi via taxi Lanac, Charlie Sierra, Uniform 7.
Approaching
Quebec,
runways.
Bravo, Alpha 15, November, Yankee Brickyard 35908.
APU.
Korean Air 232, give way to the Alaska ahead.
Give way to the Alaska 737, Korean Air 232.
Chicago ground, good evening. FedEx 026 is requesting taxi to the FedEx van.
FedEx 2026, taxi to Northeast Cargo Ramp, cargo NE13 via Echo 2, Echo Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Delta, Mike, November, November. Have a good day.
American 1543, ready for pushback.
American 1543, cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved. American
American 1543.
Taxi northeast cargo ramp. NE13 via Echo 2, Echo Foxtrot, Delta, Mike. November.
Skywest 53906, give way to the brickyard ahead.
We'll give way to the Brickyard Embraer 75 Skywest 53906.
Envoy 3455, give way to the Korean Air ahead. Give way 3455.
United 845, ready for push and start.
United 845, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. United 845.
Lindbergh 4519, pushback approved.
Roger, pushback approved.
Approaching 27 left.
Skywest 5538, ready for push and start.
Skywest 5538, pushback approved.
Pushback and start approved. Skywest 5538. American 1543, ready to taxi.
American 1543, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 14 Bravo, Alpha 15 November Yankee.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 14 Bravo, Alpha 15 November Yankee American 1543.
4484, ready to push. Lindbergh 4484, cleared for push and start. Lindbergh 4484. Lindbergh 4609, cleared for push and start.
Pushback and start approved. Lindbergh 4609.
Lindbergh 4484, ready for push. Lindbergh 4484, pushback approved.
Push and start approved. Lindbergh 4484.
Skywest 53906, give way to the United 78 X-ray on your left.
Giving way to the United 78 X-ray, Skywest 53906.
Lindbergh 4519, cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved. Lindbergh 4519.
United 845, ready to taxi.
United 845, runway 27 left, taxi via Uniform 6, Quebec, Golf, Tango.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Uniform 6, Quebec, Golf, Tango, United 845. United 920, ready to taxi.
United 920, runway 27 left, taxi via Uniform 5, Quebec, Golf, Tango.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Uniform 5, Quebec, Golf, Tango, United 920.
This is the longest taxi ever. It's a big airport.
Lindbergh 4609er, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5,
like it
November Yankee.
messed me up and I should have
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5, November Yankee, Lindbergh 4609er. Lindbergh 4416, ready to taxi.
Lindbergh 4416, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5, November Yankee.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5, November Yankee, Lindbergh 4416.
select this.
Lindbergh 4519 ready to taxi.
Lindbergh 4519er, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5, November Yankee.
Runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha 5, November Yankee, Lindbergh 4519er.
This is all messed up. I'm just gonna park at this gate over here. Obviously GSX doesn't know this airport. I was wondering why it was saying there was no... We'll just park over here and call it good.
November, Yankee.
Runway 28 right taxi via uniform Alpha Alpha 5 November, Yankee Lindbergh 4484. United 2494 ready to taxi.
United 2494,
That's what
runway
happens when
27
GSX
left taxi via
updates
taxi
every
line
day,
B, Golf
probably.
Tango Tango.
Alright, we're gonna call this
Runway
good.
27 left taxi via taxi line AB, Golf Tango Tango, United 2494.
Go ahead, power down.
5396, give way to the United 78 X-ray on your right.
Alright.
Give way.
Appreciate everybody coming out, watching the video, everybody that's going to watch the video afterwards. Made a successful landing here in O'Hare. Yeah. Good flight over from Minneapolis to O'Hare. Guess we'll turn off the taxi light. Turn off the fuel. Window heat shut off. Turn off the anti-collision light. All right, appreciate everybody coming out. Pretty good flight. Had fun. Liked it. And hope to see everybody on the next one. Thanks for coming out.
Joystick grip, cockpit vibe heavy with the tension. Missions mapped out, flight path to ascension. Turbulence of life, but the skies hold my redemption. Clouds in my sight, sharp focus my invention. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Targets locked in, radar got the ping ping. Cruising altitude, let the missile do the zing zing. Air traffic chatter, but my mind in a sling ring. Silent assassin, let the payload sing sing. Sky's my domain, no terrain for distraction. Simulations art, every move a transaction. Aces in my blood, no mistakes in the action. Cockpit confessions, my grind pure satis. Flaps down, landing gear out for the smooth drop. Enemies below, but I'm chilling at the rooftop. Simulating chaos, my role is the top op. Eject if I must, but my missions never stop. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive. Targets locked in, radar got the ping ping. Yeah, cruising altitude, let the missile do the zing zing. Yeah, air traffic chatter, but my mind in a sling ring. Silent assassin, let the payload sing. Sky's my domain, no terrain for distraction. Simulations art, every move a transaction. Aces in my blood, no mistakes in the action. Cockpit confessions, my grind, pure satisfaction. Flaps down, landing gear out for the smooth drop. Enemies below, but I'm chilling at the rooftop. Simulating chaos, my role is the top op. Eject if I must, but my missions never stop. Hitman flying flight sim, plans like a blueprint. Throttle to the max, never lose it or confuse it. High above the chaos, my purpose stay lucid. Wingspan wide, every move is elusive.